Nation, happy, what day is today? Happy Wednesday. Wednesday is my project day. Been working on my Best Life 30 page, a bunch of stuff. I have having one day per week where I work on whatever project I want to work on. So creativity day, freedom day, because every other day is pretty intense and pretty packed. So that's today, but I'm taking a quick break to chat with you guys, answer some questions, bring some value. I'm going to bring on a special guest for a little bit, and then get your questions ready so I can attack them throughout the rest of the session. So let's see if I can find her here. I'm going to introduce you to a new artist. This is going to be fun. And then we'll get to your questions afterwards. In about 10-15 minutes, we'll get to your questions. There she is.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good, and thank you so much for having me on, Evan. This is so cool.
So Stephanie messaged me, what, 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I think.
And she's like, I got a new song that just came out. It's called Believe. Check it out. And I didn't know Stephanie, at all before Monday.
Nope.
And she messaged me, and I took a listen. And right from the beginning, at least I listened to the IG one first. Like, oh, this is such a good song. I added it to my playlist. Anyway, so I said, can you come on Wednesday and do a live performance, a live version of it? And she said yes. So we'll get into. I want to also get into the story of where it came from and why you wrote it and your background and artist and all that. But for people watching, now live and on the replay, let's hear your version of Believe.
Okay, you want me to sing it right now? We're going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me on. This is Believe. When it feels so far away, that dream, that prophecy you see, when you know the glorious stories of old, and you wonder when your story will be told. Believe, 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 when it feels like life or death, you long for that. When all your hope lies in love and saving grace, to help you run this race and see God's face. Believe, 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 believe. When you feel defenseless on this road, you got to know you're not alone. And when you feel that there's so much farther to go, with faith you carry on. And when you feel you're far away, nothing can separate you from the Lord. So you've gotta believe, 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 believe. Oh, believe, believe.
is. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephanie in the house. I love that.
Thank you.
I don't know, how would you describe your style? Like, that's such a mix of things. What would you call that?
I definitely have a very eclectic range of influences, but I would say my style is so hard to describe, but it's like a soulful folk
Yeah.
pop mix. Yeah.
Yeah. It sounded like, I mean, in my head, I'm thinking, oh, this is like going to be a folk song, because just from but then your voice comes on like, oh, wow, what is this? This is different. I love it. So, I mean, this is for anybody watching, so you can go check out Stephanie on her Instagram and get it there, or YouTube. But if you look at I have a Believe playlist that I listen to, like the music I listen to every day. And right now, it's the number one song on my Believe playlist. You can go check that out as well. So tell us, I mean, I know zero about you, apart from you had an awesome song. So what's the backstory? Where are you from? How'd you get into singing? All of it.
Well, I grew up singing my whole life. I grew up singing in the church and church choirs and worship teams. And I actually was always supported by my family in singing. But, just to make sure that I, had a really good education and everything, I actually studied accounting at USC. And I even got my CPA license. I worked in consulting. But music has just been a way for me to process my journey and to push through so many things in my life. And I started writing a lot, especially in college. And so I actually took a big leap. And I'm sure it's videos like your YouTube channel that just give you that extra courage to do kind of, big things. But I actually took a leap to really start recording and releasing my music after having a pretty extensive corporate career. So, yeah.
Is this your first song that you put out?
I just started releasing music this year. This is my 5th song. I've been doing one a month so far in 2020.
Okay, cool. And where are you from? Where's home?
I was born and raised in Los Angeles, and I'm Nigerian American.
Okay.
But, yeah.
And you live in LA now?
I know. I'm currently in the Chicago area. But yeah, I'm born and raised in LA. I've been there for most of my life, probably going back eventually. So.
Got it. So, and is this now the thing that you're trying to make your full-time thing?
It's definitely something that I really want to honor. Like, obviously, I guess, I have a lot of different skill sets. I've got the accounting, the business, consulting, and I do really like just helping leaders achieve their goals. That's one thing I really love about consulting. But I'm not going to do it at the expense of doing music and really bringing all of me to the world. So I plan on just releasing as much music as I possibly can in my life. So, yeah.
And is that the goal, like once a month for the year?
I would love to. I have a couple other in the works right now, and I have so many songs. So I could never run out of songs to release for the next 3 years probably. So hopefully one a month this year. That'd be awesome.
So what's the, if you got so many songs, what's the delay in getting them out? Just the production and putting them together?
Yeah, just it takes time just to make sure it's written the way you want, locked in stone, and then putting together a good team. I have an amazing producer who helped me with Believe. He's in the Boston area. Yes. And now that I'm here, also just looking for teammates here and just really making sure you're giving the song the best it can. And there's a lot of pieces, which is why it took me so long to finally do it. But once you get going, it's a huge learning curve, but you can definitely release music. Just take some time and
yeah. Are you, I mean, I want you to win, right? I mean, I listened to it, this is great, not just because it's about Believe, but what a voice and what a mix of styles together. And I like folk stuff, but then the soul stuff, it's great. I'm wondering though if you could even on some of them lower the production value just to get it out there. Like the live concert that you just did was great. And you had the music going. I didn't know what to expect either. I didn't know how it was gonna go. Is she just gonna acapella it? Is she gonna put the sound check out behind? And it was great. But live. But it was beautiful and wonderful. And I wonder if even just doing acapella from your home or from the phone using IG stories or IG posts. And then you have your once a month big drop that's heavily produced and got the background singers and all the stuff that you did to make that song beautiful. Have you thought about it?
I have heard people say that, like you can release a song in so many ways. It doesn't have to be like the final version. Like you can just share a song that's upcoming, just play it on guitar. And, I haven't really done that though. And I think that's a really cool idea. And I need to explore that. In fact, I'm taking notes because I'm talking
What?
to Evan Carmichael. So,
Yeah. So what's the limit? Like, what's the holdup? So people suggested it to you. You've already kind of thought about it a little bit. Why not? What's the story in your head?
wait, so like, why haven't I performed?
Why haven't you done more just non-fully produced songs?
I do. I have some covers on YouTube. I have a very small YouTube channel. Hopefully,
Okay.
it's growing. So I've done some covers, but I think I've just been so focused. Like the learning curve to just start releasing music as an independent artist, it was so high for me. So I had so much to learn, and I was just trying to keep up with a once a month release schedule. But now that I'm starting to get the hang of it, you're inspiring me, Evan, and I think I might just share some of the other songs I have. They're not done yet, but they will be, and at least people can just hear how they are raw. I think that's a cool idea. You're challenging me.
Mark is saying, guys, did she sing already? She sang already. You missed it. If you missed it live, go back and watch the replay. Is right at the beginning. I'm like, Stephanie, great to meet you. Let's hear it. That's basically how we started this live.
Yeah.
And Mark, it's worth a repeat. It was awesome. Do you like covers? Do you like doing covers?
Oh, I love doing covers. There's just so many amazing songs, and I love just interpreting a song a certain way and just
Okay, what's a song that you've taken that you put in your own style?
I did this song. Okay, don't laugh at me. I love The Fray. I really like The Fray, and they have this song called Be Still.
Okay.
And I did that. I think that's on my Instagram. And then I also did Alicia Cara, Scars to Your Beautiful. I did my own kind of take on that, and that's also on Instagram.
Is The Fray the guys who go, the lost and insecure, you found me? Those guys? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. That's my singing voice. Fantastic there, right?
That's great.
No, I think like taking something and then making it your own is like you have enough of a voice to win just off of doing a regular cover. Like if you took whoever you liked, whoever artist that you liked, and just did it like them, it's already a beautiful enough voice to just do even an acapella or mix it with the soundtrack without having it be some giant production. But I think where you could really crush is you add that folk soul to a non-folk soul song, right? Something that's on your playlist that would seem weird, but then you add folk soul to it, right? I don't know what else is on your playlist, but you take big songs. You take like, I'm curious what your take on Lose Yourself is.
That would be cool.
Right? I'm curious what your take on like a Celine Dion song is, or anything, right? That is not inside your genre. Take a Disney song. Like take something that for whatever reason you just mess with. Like you like it. You already like the song. It's not like trying to find or force it, but you already like the song, and then you just do it. You slow it down and you speed it up. Like you do it in your way.
Yeah.
Even without a background track, just pure a cappella.
Yeah. Or just a guitar.
Yeah, if you can, like, can you go? How long does it take you to actually process? Like, what's the song that you mess with that is nowhere near folk soul?
I mean, I would say, I guess like the Frey song. It's like I think it has a little bit, but it's definitely not really like a soul song. But the way I sing it, I definitely added like a soul like twist to it. So yeah.
Is it a big song? Like I don't know if I'm not deep into music. Is that a popular song from them?
It's not the one people know of them. I feel like people know some of their like really big hits, but it's one of their like more like I don't know. I feel like people don't know it as much, but. Yeah.
But so what's something that people do know, but that you also like too?
So like a non soul song.
Yeah, something that if you were to sing it, it'd be very different. Like you have your own interpretation of the song.
Okay. Oh man, I would say maybe like that. This is hard. I don't know. Maybe because everything I listen. Okay. Do you know Flyleaf? Do you know? Do you know Regina Spektor? Do you know? I don't know. So you're saying like a non-soul song that I could sing that I could bring soul into.
Yeah, like listen, I think you'll crush any soul song. I think you'll just crush it. I think it'll be beautiful, but you'll sing it almost like them, almost like the original. You might have your little twists and turns to it, but because it's already a soul song, you'll sing in the same cadence and style, and there's room to play with. But I think if you took something that was not soul at all and turned it soul, that's where it gets wild.
I have to sit and think, but I like your ideas, and I'll have to try it. I haven't done a cover in a while, so I'll have to check it out. I'll have to like come up with something.
This is a secret for like if you want to actually emerge. Like I think you got the talent. I think going once a month with a big production is just going to take so long for you to actually get to where you want to be. I think it depends how quickly you can come up with them. Like the original songs and all that, and you've written them, but the production and all that, great. Like once a month is actually great cadence for original stuff. But to show either behind the scenes of what you're working on or hums or bars of some of the things you've got, but then I don't know if you could even do like a video. Like if you could take how long it takes you to get something. Like what's your favorite Disney song of all time?
Oh man, I grew up on Disney. I mean,
Like Lion King or Little Mermaid or Aladdin or I Can Show You the World. Like what's the
I love Colors of the Wind.
Colors of the Wind? What is that?
Pocahontas.
Okay, I never saw Pocahontas.
What? Wow.
I was in it was like just after my time. I don't know. I'm thinking I was like Little Mermaid, Lion King, that year. Okay, so Pocahontas is that like the big song from Pocahontas?
Colors of the Wind. Yeah, that was
Okay.
Fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I could do that. I haven't done that. You're challenging me, Evan. I should have known I would come on here and get challenged.
So okay, but like take that song, Colors of the Wind is what it's called.
Yeah.
Colors of the Wind. Could you? I mean, you maybe know most of it, but you'd have to kind of remember what the actual lyrics were on some of them, or do you like have all the lyrics down? You know it.
I would have to refresh my lyrics on that.
Okay, but like you can read them and you can look up Google and quickly find the lyrics. How quickly can you pick it up on the guitar to actually get
I
the
could
bars?
do it in a day. You're really challenging me. Oh man. At least maybe start with once a week.
Well, like Disney songs are usually pretty simple, right? For chords.
Yeah.
It's not like some crazy, you're not doing Led Zeppelin or like Eric Clapton or some crazy thing, right? Like you're just going right in. It's super easy chords. I want to get your voice exposed, and not letting the production be the reason why we're not creating content, right? So if it takes you too long to get the chord progression on the guitar, ditch the guitar and just sing it.
Do it a cappella. Wow.
Yeah.
I feel convicted.
Let's hear the main chorus. Give us the main chorus of the Pocahontas. I already thought this. Colors of the Wind.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll sing. What can I sing? One line that I know. I know this line.
What? But isn't it like a main chorus? Like, give me like 5 lines.
Oh my gosh! I told you I have to refresh my. Okay. Oh wait. Okay. How about this? Okay, I'm just gonna try it, and if I don't get don't be mad at me. But all right. Come run the hidden pine trails of the forest. Come taste the sun-sweet berries of the earth. Come rolling all the riches all around you. And for once, never wonder what they're worth. That's a piece of the song.
Like you're too good not to be sharing stuff.
Thank you.
Now so first off, acapella is beautiful. Like it actually lets you hear your voice. How different is that from I don't know the original. So how different is that from the original? Is that like exactly like the original?
No, I tend to put my own little Stephanie twist on it, just a little. But it still honors the original, I would say, hopefully. So
Even if it's just taking a chorus and play with it for 20 minutes and then record. And whatever comes up as like a 30-day challenge.
30, so once every 30 days?
No. Once a day for 30 days, not once every 30 days.
Once a day, every 30 days. Dang. Okay, yeah. You know what?
But you're not allowed to spend 5 hours on it. That's the thing, right? Like, you're too much of a perfectionist, so it's got to be perfect and everything.
Yeah.
Even in the setup of that last one, you're like, well, don't be mad at me. Like, I'm not going to be mad at you. This is great. So you only have 20 minutes max
my gosh.
to work on it and record it and then publish it. And just like, even if it's not the whole song, don't worry about the whole song. Just take that Pocahontas and add like 8 more lines to it or whatever the main thing is. But I would pick high songs that like people know.
Yeah.
Not the unknown. You can throw a couple of the unknown little ones in there that you mess with that other people don't, but like the high level ones that I'm sure the Pocahontas one is big. I just don't know it. You know, I think of like Aladdin, A Whole New World. I can show you the world. You know, all that. That's a big one, right? There's like 18 other songs underneath that one that people don't know as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just pick different genres. Like pick Disney, pick Kanye, you know, pick some folk song, pick a soul song, pick a whoever's look at your playlist and your music and whoever's like pops as being a little bit different, and then what your favorite song is from them, and then just the chorus. 20 minutes max if you start the timer, and I got to get it up in 20 minutes, and then post to your Instagram, and maybe even YouTube. It's a little maybe short for YouTube, but it's the seeds of stuff. Like you take a Bruno Mars song and you turn it into something. Or I just think you've got too much talent to sit on it and only make it perfect and only do one video a month.
Thank you for challenging me. I should have known I was going to get challenged on this live.
It's happening. Yeah, it's great. I love it. I mean, I want to see what you come up with. And the covers lead you to getting the awareness to find your original stuff. There was a band yesterday, the Petersons. I don't know if you heard of the Petersons. It's like this YouTube band that they did. I forget what the song is. Now it's going to bother me. They're right after you now on my playlist. You're number 1 and they're number 2. I'm going to find it. A very folk, like super folk band. And they put out a song that I knew and that I really liked, and then that made me dive more into their world. So here, okay. Can we see it? Can we see the playlist? Can we see the top here? This is Stephanie. There's Stephanie's song, Believe. It's number 1. It's the cover. It's the cover of my playlist here. Okay, but number 2, Take Me Home, Country Roads.
Okay, actually I have heard that before.
Yeah. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. There's a West Jamaica version of it too, which is insane. Toots and something. Anyway, but you see, I'm into crazy music. After that is then Limbo, Daddy Yankee, then a Chinese song, then Flow Rida, then a bachata song. So I'm all over the place.
Yes. That's great.
But that number 2 song, these guys, Take Me Home, this is a super famous song. And I went to their channel, and it made me want to dig more into their stuff. And then there's a bunch of lesser-known stuff as well as their own original music. So if you did the Disney song, or you did the Kanye or Eminem or the whatever, it's like, wow, that's so cool. Who's a Stephanie person? And then they want to dive into your channel, and then they find out about Believe. Like that's how you hack to get what you did. To me was great, but I love Believe, so I'm gonna default to liking that song. But tapping into what people are already listening to, and most covers from talented people are good from the skill level of the voice, but not in the arrangement. It's basically the exact same thing that the original person did. A lot of them, right? The talented ones. So if you can then mix in your soulful, folky style as well into a song, I think that's how people will find you, and then they'll discover Believe, and then they'll say, hey, can you can I book you for a gig? Are you signed to a deal? Then you have a really tough choice whether accounting is even what you want to do anymore, because you get so much opportunity from the singing world.
Wow, now I see why you're asking all those questions, like to challenge myself to go outside of my box and just bring in things that, people are listening to and just put my own spin on it. Yeah. This is really, really helpful. Thank you. Thanks for taking the time just to coach me on this. This is really good.
Yeah, well, I mean, I want to see you win. And the fact that you've got enough music in you already for 3 years, and it frustrates me that it's going to take you 3 years to get all that music out. I want more eyes. I want more ears on your music. Somebody's saying do Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston is kind of your style. I mean, she's not as folky, but the soul is there. But yeah, sure, take one. Like take whatever take the I Will Always Love You and slay it. Do your version of it. But people will find you for those covers and then find your original music and then fall in love with you. I mean, it's hard for people not to fall in love with you. You're getting lots of love here already, but I think people really, people don't do enough covers. The thing for you is just drop into perfection edge. Keep it for your original once a month, awesome perfection, but then 20 minutes a day. Because what's your message? Like, what do you want people to get from your, art makes people feel, right? So you're creating this art. You want people to feel something as a whole, not just in that one song of Believe. What's the message that you want people to feel through your music?
I want people to feel encouraged. I want people to feel elevated out of wherever they're at.
So that's great. So if you want people to feel encouraged, is the message then only trust your art, only release something when it's perfect?
Challenged, man. I'm convicted.
Like you need more encouragement for yourself to say, hey, this is me, and I might have messed up that note, and I'm going and I'm doing this, because it's the message for you is not only release when it's perfect. Like you don't want your audience, your listeners, to feel like they can only start something if it's perfect, because then they'll never start. But that's a lot of what you're living. So now it's switching that up, right? I like it. 30-day challenge with Stephanie. Now, how do you pronounce your last name?
Ogine.
It's I don't have it in front of me.
Ogine. Oguine.
Yeah, okay. Ogine. So Stephanie Ogine, and Stephanie with a PH. My sister is Stephanie with an F, so that always messes me up. But yours is the normal spelling. 30-day challenge. 20 minutes a day. I want to tag me in some. I'll watch it. Okay. And if you don't do it, I may never talk to you again.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, you've got too much talent and soul and heart and love and purpose to sit on this and not do enough with it and have it just be this kind of once a month thing that you throw together. Yeah.
All right, Evan. Okay.
All right, Stephanie. We're paying attention. We're gonna follow along.
Thank you.
I'm excited.
So much. Thank you. It's
much
so
love.
good to see you.
Thank you, Stephanie. Good luck.
Thank you.
Bye. Go check her out. She's awesome. I had no idea who she was before Monday. She just DM'd me, sent me a message about her new song, Believe. And I took a quick, lots of people send me messages, right? I get messages every single day. There's just something about how she wrote it. And of course, it's about Believe. So I'm immediately more interested. And right away, the song catches you. At least it caught me. If you go and look at her Instagram, it shows it as the main video. Go look at her YouTube or my YouTube, and you'll see. Okay, let's bring on James real quick. James, Party Well Impact. Let's see it. Stephanie's getting lots of love. James, what are we looking at here?
Oh my God, I'm online.
Oh my God, it's happening.
Hello, how are you doing?
When you say, hey, pick me, that can happen.
Yeah, it can actually happen. Oh my God. Okay. Awesome. Wow, this is such an honor, Evan. Thank you for picking and inviting me on your show.
Cool, man. Where are you from?
I'm Australian, French, and Italian. Grew up in Sydney, then Tokyo. Now I'm in Vancouver.
Wow.
Been here for 8 years.
Australian, French, and Italian, and he lives in Vancouver. Okay, great.
Yeah, yeah, huge fan, man. You're so inspiring with your content. Every day, pretty much, I tune in, and it adds so much value to my life. I've been learning so much from the greats because of you. So, first of all, thank you so much.
Cool, man.
Yeah. So I suppose I can ask you a question.
Yeah. What you got?
Yeah. Sweet. Okay. So I'm throwing a transformative digital festival. It's called Digital Impact Festival, and it's all for a good cause. We're raising money for great causes, supporting the Black Lives Matter movement, supporting mental health charities, and we're trying to unite the world to maximize our collective impact. And we're throwing this digital festival with 4 stages that you can navigate between. Zoom rooms so you can connect with people. There's a virtual world you can explore as an avatar, and also virtual reality so we can immerse people in the impact.
Okay.
But and my main challenge right now is connecting with the most influential musicians and workshop facilitators around the world. You know, we've been reaching out via email to some extent, LinkedIn, but I mean.
So who do you have so far? Like, who's your biggest name so far?
Well, so far, I mean, we have a tentative yes from Flux Pavilion and the Circus Records label, which is an electronic artist, tens of millions of followers. But they said yes if we get another huge artist on board.
Okay.
It's a tentative yes. So
okay. Who's a smaller artist that you got?
We have like Matt the Alien, Kiva. We have Abstract Sonus, other electronic artists that are sort of medium, like pretty like well known within the scene here in British Columbia, but they're not massive and global that could really unite the world and achieve this mission.
Okay, so here's what you do. You go to Instagram.
Yeah.
You look at these guys who have already said yes.
Yeah.
And you look at who is following them.
Okay.
There's going to be some big people who are following them.
Right. That's brilliant.
People who you wouldn't have thought of. Like, oh, yeah. Like, I mean, I don't know any of those names, but I'm also not deep into the electronic world or any of that stuff.
Yeah.
But you might find out, like, oh my God, this guy is following him? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
You either, one, ask for an introduction. If there's enough of a relationship, I mean, hopefully there is, because if they've agreed to come on, they say, hey, I also noticed that Skrillex follows you. Would you mind, like, an introduction to see if maybe there's something there?
Yeah.
Definitely, there's got to be some big name people who are following them.
Right.
Hopefully, you know enough of the scene to be able to recognize the names coming through. But also in the music world, you can also see who's verified, who's following them, because anybody who's made it would have a verified account in the music world.
Right. Exactly. Okay, so that's easier to go through.
And you might even get somebody who you never even heard of before, or is like maybe a little bit outside your genre, but could be a good extra fit or voice.
Totally, we're definitely open to multiple genres, and we have a wide variety of genres. Dance music is kind of the base, but yeah, absolutely, there's going to be various genres in there. That's brilliant advice. Ask for recommendations for the people who are already in. Yeah, that is genius. Yeah,
direct recommendations or just even outreach to them, right?
Yeah.
So my world, like business entrepreneur kind of world, I'd be looking at who follows me. Yeah. And then if I tell this to people who are doing podcasts a lot. So my name means something to some people and means nothing to most of the world. But inside like circles, it means something. So just look who's following me on Instagram. And if you want to get who follows me on Instagram, Grant Cardone and Tom Bilyeu and these guys, right? And so to them, my name would mean something. So if I've been on your podcast or I've been on your show, that means something to them. To the beauty world or something, like it doesn't matter. You had Evan Carmichael on. Who's that guy? I've never heard of him before. So I'd definitely be hacking Instagram. I think there's a lot of camaraderie in the music business. And there's definitely some big name people who follow these guys or they're friends with. And I would ask for the intros or just DM, like if they won't, then just DM them, video DM them, say what you're up to. And say
okay, so record a video. That'll be more compelling than just typing the message, you think?
I would definitely do both.
Both, right, okay.
The video is the thing that gets you to make the connection.
Okay.
and then say who. Like if you've got, you know, like whatever the 2 or 3 bands that person recognized might be different than the 2 or 3 bands that somebody else would recognize, right?
Right. Totally.
But the video, if they're not already following you, the way video DM shows up is they have to click the video to watch it, which they may not want to do. So you have a one-liner at the top.
Right.
Like, we're working with blank to create this digital, what is it? Digital
Impact Festival.
Digital Impact Festival to, you know, XYZ. Just quick, like 1-2 lines and then video. Because they'll see the text. Say, oh, you mentioned my friend already. Okay, now I'm already interested.
Okay.
And then they'll accept you, and then they'll watch the video, and that's what's going to do the work to make them want to connect deeper.
Right. Okay. So establish credibility in that one-liner, and in particular, maybe reference someone that they know specifically that they're connected with in the one-liner, but keep it super brief. Like, don't give the full pitch, but give that in the video in addition to the one-liner. Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah. Thank you, Evan.
We're working with X Band on our digital festival. Yeah. We'd love to have you participate. And then there's a video. Right? Yeah. And then like your passion, your energy, why you're trying to do this, why you love them, you know, what you're asking for in the video. Yeah. And what we can add to them. We actually brainstormed 11 different revenue streams to support artists during these times because it's such a challenging economic time for them as well. Okay, but here's the thing, like the big names are not looking to generate revenue from your thing. That's true. Yeah, they're good. Yeah, they're in a good place. It's true. They're doing it for the cause, right? Like when somebody's, so if I'm looking at like podcasts, for example, people ask me to be their first. I love being people's first guest on a podcast. But when they come and say, well, I'm going to market you and I'm going to promote you, it's like, it's not the reason, dude. I'm doing this because I want to help you, because I want to support your thing. And I want you to be able to use my name to open up more doors to go get more people for your show, right? I love that. So, but here's the thing, like if you start pitching the 11 reasons why they're going to make more money, they don't care. You've lost them. Like, it's about the cause. Like, they're doing you a favor by showing up to your thing. Any extra revenue or whatever, right? You're tapping into the wrong thing. Like, you're tapping into the heart. Yes. Okay, so just go deep on the heart and the why and the impact that they're going to make by participating in this. I love that. Oh, that's so true. By the way, Evan, a bit of a shameless plug, but I have a podcast. It's called The Make Impact Show. I have interviewed some people, but they're not uploaded yet. Would you potentially want to be on the Make Impact Show? Wait, have you launched it yet? I haven't launched it. I've done like 4 interviews, and I've just been so consumed with this other work. I think I need someone to just manage this. Fortunately, we do have a lot of great support, like from Unify that has 2 million followers that have agreed to share our content. But we, no, I haven't launched it yet. I started, this is fairly recent, within the last month. But so here's what I'll do. I want to be your first guest. Yes. But we have to talk about on the show why you haven't released your other 4 episodes. Okay, I will. I will bring that up. This is the first released episode, but I've actually done 4 other ones. Yeah. And Evan challenged me, and like that's a setup for the show. Okay. Okay. I love it. Yeah. Yes. Oh my God, Evan, I'm so grateful. This is a dream just to talk to you right now. The fact that I could interview you, incredible. So what should I DM you? Is there an email? DM me. No, DM me and say Australian, Italian, Vancouver podcast, right? Okay. So, just so that I remember, and then I'll intro you to my assistant, and we'll figure out the time. Oh, okay, incredible. I will use the strategy that you suggested. Yeah, sorry, I just had a screen. I will use the strategy that you suggested, establish some credibility, and then I will send you a video message as you recommended I do to others. Thank you so much, Evan. You're an incredible human. Thank you for the work that you're doing. You're inspiring so many entrepreneurs. Thank you for allowing us to believe. You're an incredible human. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, man. Talk to you soon. Okay. Cheers. Looking forward to it. Bye.